And welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel. My name is Chris, bringing it to you here from a lovely little Westlake Village, California. Welcome back to Monday. It's back to work, back in the battle station, and I want to give you guys a quick update on Bitcoin and just some of the hype around the market, some of the bullish things, some of the bearish things, and so let's get into it really quick here. We got the silver cross on the weekly time frame and a massive, not bearish engulfing candle, but that is a green candle with volume, low volatility, and momentum cross to the upside. So very, very good confluence there. And then you've got the Gaussian channel, which we've been following this one for some time and just taking a look back in Bitcoin's history here. Well, let's get some of the chart, the lines off the chart, but breaking above the top side of the Gaussian channel has resulted in some pretty explosive moves. This one back here when Bitcoin broke 7,600 in May of 2019, and that preceded a rally which eventually went up to 69,000. And then this one back here, again, this is the weekly time frame. Very powerful time frame, and in fact, we broke above it here by just a smidge and tested around the mean band, and then broke back above it. Very similar situation, and as you can see, Bitcoin ran from $200 to, or was it 200? Sorry, 361 up to $20,000. So pretty nice rally there as well. And this one. Bitcoin runs from $8 all the way up to $1,100. So that was a pretty nice gain. So again, some of the bullish sentiment around the market surrounding this thing, the BlackRock news, and what else is a point for the bulls here? Following up on Dixie, which we haven't taken a look at, or at least I haven't, for some time. Trying to enjoy this weekend, but we did say, hey, look. If we are going to put in a higher low, it's going to be somewhere around this box. And the dollar put in a nice rally, but it's getting pushed back by the silver cross here. So overall, the week closed, confirming this bearish divergence. Again, prices making a lower high, but the RSI is making a higher high, actually two higher highs, and that should give you a drive all the way to the bottom side of the range, coming in at 101.12. So if the dollar is going to come down, it does provide impetus for the bulls in the market. And I would expect gold might receive a little benefit from that and starting to pop up for the week. Playing it right off the box that we talked about. This is where we would expect a higher low to come in. And dollar target, bounce target all the way up at $2,000 an ounce for gold. Let's just kind of redraw out the lines here, as I believe the low was a bit lower. And I'm going to move this box down slightly and move that first target back to 1995 there. And again, if the dollar does play out to the downside, well, I do think that bounce could happen for gold. And following up on, again, Bitcoin bearish sentiment. Well, what would you have in the limelight here? The daily Stokes, which have crossed down from the critical zone and needs to get back above 30,778. So if that does happen today or tomorrow, well, I would suspect that things begin to move, back to the upside. Another test. The next major zone or high is going to be around 32,400. I do imagine a little bit of a sell-off from that region at the very least. Bitcoin Cash still pretty bullish here. Any kind of a tick below, I'd say yesterday's low, and I'd be looking for a short-term correction on that one. Stacks is getting a chance to put in a higher low here, a massive higher low, I'd say the least. But momentum is beginning to wane, and I'd be willing to bet this bounce came right into your 382. So could the bounce go for a little bit more? Yes, but until we can get back above 82 cents, this one is going to run into some selling pressure. However, the weekly was fairly bullish here on this one, putting in a massive higher low. So you would expect some continuation from this point on Mr. Stacks. You also have Stokes crossing up from a very, very low level. So good job, Mr. Stacks. And Pepe following up on this one, as it's been pretty blunt to the upside over the past couple of weeks. And essentially, as long as we're putting in higher lows, above this last candle right here, you could expect a little more upside. However, the daily does say downside pressure down to 1425 with a bunch of zeros in front of it. Other than that, NASDAQ popping up slightly today. Across the markets, looks pretty flat. I think Jerome Powell has a speech today and economic data coming out for this week. Today is Monday. Again, just waking up, getting that first shot of caffeine in my system here. And it looks like nothing very economically impactful is going to happen today, at least for the United States. Then we got Tuesday coming up here, and durable goods, S&P Case-Shiller, house price index, the big one, new home sales there. China, I think their inflation numbers are going to come out this week as well. We are looking for a liquidity injection from China. That would be another point for the bulls there. Just want to check in on that really quick here on our liquidity chart. And as you can see, actually on the daily time frame, they are beginning to inject some liquidity, and it looks like about 33 billion over in China. So we might want to take a look at some of the Chinese coins, and who knows which coins are actually Chinese, which are not. Just kidding here, but I don't see Filecoin or any of the, something. I heard something about a Hong Kong Ethereum ETF being launched. Don't know if that's just a rumor. But good sign so far for the end of this month, which has been a pretty green month for Bitcoin. I'm going to throw my regular chart back on and wrap this up here. And looking at the higher term time frame, for Mr. BCH, this one does look like it has a bit more to go here, probably 280 if this closes anywhere here or higher, especially above the 21. That would look good for continuation. Anyways, Bitcoin putting in almost a bullish engulfing candle. That would imply continuation. So if we close the month anywhere above 29.8, and I'd say we'd be good for a little bit more upside there. Let's see, what else do I see on the 4-hour time frame? Just wrapping it up on the shorter term time frame here, and this will probably get the next major move, but I'd say 4 to 5% move, and that's going to be a closure above or below the range wick high. So 31.5 to the upside and 29.5 to the downside. If you want to be a little more aggressive, you could use these two wicks here. Personally, I like to be a little more conservative. That being said, guys, I hope you have a blessed and highly favored rest of your Monday. I'll be back tomorrow with some more crypto updates. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the video if you enjoyed some of the content here. Checking in on a couple more things before I forget here. Bitcoin dominance has been, highly contended, and it does look like it's going to come down. Might give altcoins a chance to breathe here. ETH Bitcoin, where is she? Oh, nice daily close on Friday for Bitcoin CMEs here. Weekly as well. Okay, there's Mr. Ethereum, which is, probably targeting a move with this massive higher low right here up to at least this wick for a little test. As you can see, there's been some contention at that point at 2,000. That looks like it's good to go. And if we close this week back above 2,000, that'll really set things in stone. You'll see volatility begin to expand. And actually, before I forget, the 3-day time frame. So we did say this is the one to get it. And on the last tick, yes, we got expansion above 25%. And so technically speaking, we should be looking for somewhere between a 20 and 30% move to the upside. The question is, where do we take it from? I'd say this candle is pretty fair to go from the 20 to 30% move. So we've already gotten 18%. 25% gets us to 32.8. And let's see, 30%. 40% gets you up to about 37,000, these last prior lows. And then, well, we can see if Bitcoin can be like a palm tree. It has been sitting down below. It's been having a rough time for, well, since May of 2022. And now we're just reapproaching those highs. And the cup and handle measure move is going to be, well, like this. And that's all the way up to 59,000. So just something for kicks and giggles, not financial advice. Don't mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin right now. But if the bears had some alignment, the bulls, if the bulls were looking for, the stars to align for something to happen positive in the market, well, I'd say now's more than likely the time for that to happen. On the other side of the fence, NASDAQ could potentially be putting in a little top here. Never took out the March 2022 high, did it? Actually, it did. So we are, potentially this is the 786 and the 618. We're well above that. So you could be looking for more upside. Now, if the dollar goes down, what do risk assets typically do? Well, they get a little bit more upside. And on the other side of that, if NASDAQ does want to push one more high into this, I wouldn't be surprised. And economic data, what else is coming out this week? So Tuesday is housing. Wednesday, do we have anything in America? Oh, Wednesday, Powell's going to give a speech on the 28th talking about 2 more rate hikes for the rest of the year. Let's see if he nails that one. And then he's going to speak again on, no, that's Wednesday. That is Wednesday. Thursday. I wonder if it is an FOMC meeting. Thursday, jobless claims and core PCE inflation. That'll be hot. Jobless claims on Thursday. And then on Friday, we're going to have core PCE price index inflation. So pretty hot week. Make sure you tune in every day, 10, 15 minutes, get some price action, get your TA practice in, and I will be giving you some more updates, guys. Take care and have a blessed day.